Hi, I'm Camille Dubois with Maxbrook Realty in Birmingham, Michigan. I met Ashley and Matt at a CrossFit competition down in Nashville, Tennessee. My son Matt and Ashley work out at the same gym in Rochester Hills, Michigan. And when Ashley and Matt decided that they were going to go out looking for homes, they asked around the gym if anybody knew somebody, and my son referred me. So that's how we ended up together. When I first ended up showing homes to Ashley and Matt, the first impression I got of them was that Ashley was ready to move immediately. She was doing a long drive with her two beautiful little girls every day in the car, and she wanted more quality time out of the car. So as soon as she could move, she was gonna move. Matt, on the other hand, was gonna be a little bit more of a challenge. Matt definitely was pickier, and I think there was a little bit of frustration between them because I think that for sure Ashley was willing to compromise on some of the wish list items, whereas Matt was gonna be pretty strong on those items. So I think that's where we bumped into a couple things that might have been frustrating for them more than me. We ended up seeing the first home that had a lot of their wish list items, which were a 5-bedroom, 3-bath home, and I think both were very adamant about having a larger piece of property, and that one had 3 acres. They didn't necessarily need 3 acres, but they definitely knew that they wanted to have at least a half acre and be a little bit, away from their neighbors. So I think that that was very important to both of them, and we were on our way to the hunt. That first house didn't work out for them because it was on a busy road, and the updates were really nice, which Matt was very clear that those updates had to be of some quality construction, where Ashley, I think, was a little bit like, we can change anything and make anything better. So those were some of the challenges we went through, but when we finally got to the house that they actually ended up purchasing, it turns out her twin sister ended up finding the listing because it didn't have a lot of the items that they were looking for. It was just a smidge under a half acre, and it had 3 bedrooms instead of 4, and it had 2 baths. So they did end up compromising, because when we walked into that house with their family, it was clear that this was going to be the house for them. It was the location that was close to downtown Rochester, but it also had all of that space they wanted. A lot of it was about the gym that they were gonna build or have somewhere in the house. They wanted that extra space, and they have an idea of where they'll put that. But the house itself was renovated with beautiful construction and quality construction, and that was really important to Matt. So when we got into that home, it was clear that this was going to be the house that they were going to purchase. The home was in an area that had a lot of ranches, and not a lot of them had been redone yet, so the price difference was quite different, and we were a little bit concerned about the appraisal, but what we ended up doing was putting in an offer, and we went back and forth a little bit until we got the house. And we closed on November 19th, and we really enjoyed that moment together. House purchase. Here is the room. Thank you for considering us.